I cannot get, no matter what position I try. Oh, we finally got it. So we broke through. We broke through.
Hey there, Internet. Keith here, and welcome to the Cars with Keith YouTube channel. And if you don't know what this is the PF22.2. This is the OG foam cannon. This is the first real high-end, high-quality, really good foam cannon. The very first foam cannon I ever reviewed like 3 years ago. But the design of this new bottle and cap basically allows you to take the old one, the manifold, and put it on the new cap. So you can have the bigger neck bottle. $13 I think I paid for this right here. Obviously with some shipping from Clean Garage, I believe is where I got it from. I got the full foam cannon from Veloci, which is the distributor for MTM in the United States. This one I think I got on Amazon a long time ago. When I got this from MTM, it was free shipping, so I went ahead and picked up an Aqualine 4.0 25 degrees because they dropped the price on these significantly. It's $26 on the website. This quarter turn quick release. And the design, it's kind of basic would be my term for it, especially for a foam cannon that's in the $86 range. You can't argue the PF22.2 isn't a good foam cannon. But the disappointment is a company that's been having something out for so long and the competition is really killing it. And this is what they come up with. So here is the original. Just that nickel plating. You can see this thing hasn't been used in 3 years. Look at the quick connect. See the rusting going on? Zinc plated cheap crap. And their threading has always been crap right here as well. There's new ones out there with O-rings. They fit so good. They're hand tight, or the M22 style that the MJGC has. But the biggest disappointment was always this small neck. You can see how worn out those plastic threads are from this metal manifold and that small little opening. That's the biggest problem. This is a new one. I have not put the quick connect in there yet, but you see how much more brassy it is on the inside. I don't remember it being that way when I first got the original, but the click on this, and then here as well. Hear the click? It lets you know you're at 90 degree, 45 degree. And this right here on this one is definitely a little bit more tense. And then obviously that quick connect top. Well, this one I had to work on a little bit. It would not go on. It was better than that bottle over there I'm fixing to show you. You'll notice that it's not really exactly straight off from both sides. It leans a little bit. This side is slightly higher off the top than this side. It is not exactly straight. It's the same way on the new bottle. Much better markings, ounces and milliliters all the way down. Actually, all the way down here. I don't know what this means. 3.0 GPM, 2.0 GPM, 1.5 GPM. I guess that's soap levels. I don't know. Here's everything that comes with it. You can see that's that straw. That's just not flexible at all. I hate it. I was expected though. You get an extra filter right here. You get a 1.1 orifice. You get a stainless steel weighted ball. They thought that an $86 foam cannon needed a zinc quick connect. That's just ridiculous. Also comes with an M22, so you can screw this on and then do your M22 on this side. If you have those stock spray guns, you can still use this with your PF22.2. I mean, a $25 Aqualine nozzle guard has a stainless steel quick connect. Why does the $86 foam cannon come with a zinc plated piece of junk? Here's the new bottle. It's the same as the one that comes with the newer foam cannon. But this one right here, I still have not been able to get it closed. I cannot close it no matter which way I try. The threading on the cap for the replacement or the main foam cannon bottoms out in the manifold. So when you turn it all the way to tight, if you hold the manifold in a certain way to use it as leverage to get the cap off, because you kind of need it because it's really tight, this can come undone and the manifold itself is loose every single time. So in a Facebook group I'm in, somebody mentioned to use a small little O-ring. So that way that gives you a little extra thread to really tighten down that top. So let's take the PF22.2 top and put it on the new bottle. So you see the O-ring? That's giving us that little bit of extra thread to get this manifold really, really on there. Now, even with all of that, I cannot get, no matter what position I try. Oh, we finally got it. So we broke through. We broke through. Now you can see where that top was cutting into that tab. The tolerances on the tabs, they're too big and lots of extra plastic. You can see there, this one as well. That's crazy. Now we got to cut all this up with a razor blade. All right. All right, let's see how much better that is. Okay, that's better. Gotta get a little more worn in. The more and more you're gonna use it, the better it's gonna get. I literally had to modify a brand new product to get it to work. It also makes you wonder if you wear this out over time, is it gonna get too loose in the end? Now, another thing I've done, I really did make this more flexible, and you can too with the hot water. I really worked it, but why do I need to do this? But if you want it to spin around inside that bottle, these are the things you gotta do. You gotta work at it. I'm gonna cut that much off. I cut it down about, man, that might be 3/8 of an inch. Now it moves around. It's not stuck in that corner. So the old one, 1.38 pounds. The new one, 1.42 pounds. These are always some of the heaviest on the market when it comes to foam cannons. Let's check out how accurate the orifices are. Let's check the 1.1. That means this one right here should fit through. And it does. It's perfect tolerance. That is a 1.1. That is dead on perfect. What I expect from MTM. So this is the old 1.25. And man, that 1.25 is tight tolerance in there. Perfect. 1.25. Perfect tolerance. Just perfect. This is what you expect. Cheaper ones, they're all over the place. MJJC, MTM are always dead on. From a balance standpoint, the new bottle, overall balance, it's not going anywhere. Before we get any further, don't forget to check out the links below to anything that's in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get the testing. We'll put 1 ounce of Incredible Suds into the bottle. We'll fill it up to the 1,000 milliliter mark. That's the dilution that I've been using. Works amazing, foams really well. Codes Cards with Kiev at their website will save you 10%. It's just a really good cleaning soap. 1 pump. Just like that. And then 1 pump in here. There we go. I mean, you can see that filling a top is definitely not as easy with this small neck. And I checked earlier, didn't do it on the video, but the markings are pretty much spot on the old one and the new one. There's 1,000. And that's another problem about the small neck, is the soap builds up and comes up through that little bitty opening, because the 1,000 milliliter is right here, almost at the top near the neck. So you don't have a whole lot of play for that soap suds. Now that we showed you how difficult that is, we can mix that up and then pour it into our new, but look at this. I can move around. I'm still inside the bottle. Incredible Suds is incredibly concentrated, so it's very thick. So you gotta keep getting that mixed up. But let's see. The 1,000 milliliter mark is the same on both. And it sure is. Now on the old manifold, we now have the new wide neck, new bottle. Still the same old tube. They didn't even give you the weighted ball to kind of convert it. I don't know why. They didn't just give you a new straw and a ball too. That would have been really good, you know? Yeah, man, I got it worn in pretty good now. But I'm starting to worry that it's getting too loose. All right, so we have the old manifold, new bottle, that 1 ounce of Incredible Suds. Let's see what kind of foam it can do. Exactly what I was expecting from a PF22.2. Good dimpling. It works off. It has a really good uniform coverage. Exactly what it's always been for me. It dwells a little bit more. It's obviously not as thick as, say, an MJJC, but still a really good foamer. Now, after trying the Aqualine nozzle guard, pretty decent nozzle guard. Is it better than this for 25 bucks or so for this one? For the 25 degrees. The 40 degrees tend to be a little bit more. But the Ridge Washer, same 4.0s, but I get a 25, a 40, a 15, and a 0, all for 25 bucks. I get one of these, and you can see they both have exposed metal at the bottom, but see the difference in the thread on the MTM? It does not go in all the way. This one is much more flush, much shorter, much more pliable, versus this one has to be worked. But I think this one is much more forgiving. Plus the degree and the orifice is stamped right on the top. The new manifold, the new bottle, our cheapy zinc plated quick connect, all the way to the right, max. Both of these were with the 1.25 that came with them. If you have a Ryobi Greenworks cheaper pressure washer, put the 1.1 in there, and it's going to be even better than what you're about to see on the 1.25. There you go. That's the good stuff. Now, the older one, I did put the new filter in it, but stuff is wore out. It hasn't been cleaned out very well, so passages could be clogged. Maybe it doesn't have as good of an aeration. The newer one, obviously, is working great. Like I said, that thing's been sitting for 3 years, the old one. This newer one is foaming slightly better, but mainly just because the other one's just old and wasn't taken care of. Give my honest opinion. I gave you the facts in the video to make your own informed decision, but if you have an old PF22.2 and you want that wide neck, it's a good buy. For 13 to 15 bucks, plus shipping, could be up to 20. That's not that big of an investment to get another bottle, get the top. Obviously, you're going to have to make it work for yourself. But that's why I don't think at $86 this is worth it. I'm not going to say the competitor to it, but a Zinc Quick Connect, that really cheapy plastic tensioned Quick Connect just really isn't worthy of an $86 price tag, especially for something that's, the manifold hasn't changed in years. There's nothing innovative, there's nothing changed. Their manufacturing processes are probably cheaper, just for, you know, for years and years of getting better at it. But the bottle, the quality of the tabs and everything is a little sus. And that's pretty much all. Like I said, you can make your own informed decision off of this info. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to check out the bloopers coming up soon. I'll see you in the next video. Is so far the biggest... I got the full... this one... foam cannon. So if you're looking for some deals, I know Clean a lot.
Don't roll it. Jesus. Don't roll it. You don't roll O-rings.
See if that's going to twirl around. Before we get any further to the video, don't forget to check out the links. Before we get any further to the video, don't forget to check out the link. Now the old one just still has a suction tube, so there's no way to ball or anything.